27 Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hopman.
Well, things are about to change. After 3 straight days of high temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s, our warmest weather of the year thus far, we are tracking an inbound cold front that's going to pass through the region come tomorrow. That will bring about not only cooler temperatures, but believe it or not, snow showers at times on Friday. And eventually, we're even tracking yet another warm-up that could bring about chances of showers, thunderstorms, maybe even the threat of severe weather down the road. But for now, it's quiet, it's uneventful across the region currently, and we're going to continue to see those quiet conditions persist. Looking out from our downward camera, it is 46 degrees right now. That's still 13 degrees above average for this time of the year. But watch this. We pick up that future track over the next hour or so. We begin to see cloud cover slowly push southward. That's ahead of the cold front, which is still well to our north during the pre-dawn hours. It's still clear during the early morning hours, but watch, by 6, 7, 8 o'clock, we start to see more of that cloud cover, and eventually we are looking at mostly cloudy skies as temperatures fall back down to the upper 20s and low 30s early tomorrow morning. Baraboo down to 31, Janesville, Monroe, the same story there. Madison will wake up to that morning low temperature, 31 degrees as well. So, starting out the day, not necessarily overcast, partly cloudy skies, but as we reach 9 o'clock to noon, that's when temperatures, well, they don't budge a whole lot. We, in fact, only reach 34 degrees by 9 o'clock, 37 by our lunch hour, and we start to see more of that cloud cover move back into the region. In fact, look at your future track here. More of those overcast skies. Temperatures are actually back in the mid to upper 30s, but that's about as warm as things get, because as that cold front pushes south, it will begin to generate that chance of scattered precip, mainly in the form of light snow showers. But it's a possibility as some of us reach up into the upper 30s, even low 40s, we could actually see some wintry mixture as well. So it's possible, not necessarily significant or likely, but it is possible that after reaching 59 degrees today, we are looking at chances of snowfall across the region tomorrow. Little to no accumulation. Again, it has been very warm. That ground is way too warm to support any accumulation. But again, you may see some of those snowflakes flying tomorrow. 39 degrees will be your high temperature on Friday. And if you want to head on out, maybe grab a bite to eat tomorrow evening, whether it's for a fish fry or something else, well, here's the deal. Have the jackets ready to go, because if you did not make the most of the mild weather while it lasted, we are not necessarily going to see more of that, at least for the time being. 31 at 5, by 6, right around 30. 28 degrees by 7 o'clock on Friday evening. Saturday is not much warmer, 37 degrees, your afternoon high temperature on Saturday. Winds from the southwest right around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Fortunately, our Sunday does indeed look warmer. We're looking at highs near 51 degrees, and that's just the beginning of another warm-up. We're looking at a high temperature 59 degrees Monday afternoon. Tuesday, we're watching this closely. 66 your high temperature, but showers and thunderstorms could really pack a punch. In fact, so much so that the Storm Prediction Center has placed a large chunk of the Midwest and the Great Plains under a potential threat of severe weather for next Tuesday, and that butts up to southern Wisconsin. Now, granted, it doesn't look like much on your screen right here, but we've been talking about this potential threat for the last few days, and, well, the SPC now doubling down on that. We are going to continue to keep a very close eye on next Tuesday. It could be a bit of a bumpy ride. Now, it does look like the worst of that severe weather threat will fall well to the south of us. But nonetheless, anytime you get a severe weather threat here in southern Wisconsin in February, it's something to talk about.
Absolutely. I gotta say, I was a little sad to see those 30s after today.
Yeah, and we dip all the way back down to the teens Friday night, Saturday morning. But again, 50s and 60s back on the way.
Got it.
All right,
Yep.
thank you, Cam.